guys feel like that performance overall, offensively, defensively, is a little more consistent with what you guys can accomplish when you're on your game?
We had a good game today. We just was able to focus, lock in, make some shots, play really well defensively, rebound the ball, play with some pace, and it worked out really good for us.
You guys made your first three-pointers. You made one, Pascal made one, OG made one. That sort of set the tone for the night. You get in a good rhythm when you see the first few go in?
I think no matter what, we still shoot them. We're going to continue to shoot them with confidence, and that's what we continue to preach, and that's what we're going to do.
Did it feel, Darko was saying, when the shots go in, it feels like you're getting them the right way, and when they don't go in, sometimes it feels like the opposite. Do the shots you're taking feel all that different from Monday night, or is it just,
They feel the same. We feel like that's what we get in the paint, we kick out. Those are shots we want. We feel like we're open, we're going to take them. So we made our shots, we stepped in with confidence, and we just continue to keep doing that.
So you did the Giannis move to Giannis, the bully drive, like get off me and finish through him. That must have felt pretty symbolic, pretty good, right?
Well, it was just a good move. Being able to create contact and then just trying to get an easy layup. Just keep trying to put our foot on the gas and not give up. So it was a good bucket.
A lot of times a point guard will come to a new team and it takes some time for him to figure out where everyone likes the ball, where their spots are, but the transition with Dennis has been pretty smooth. What is it about him that's kind of allowed him to fit right in?
He's a smart player. He knows we got guys that can do a lot out there on the floor, so he gives us the ball and he puts us in the right position, and he makes smart reads when he's in the pick and roll, taking great catch and shoots. Just a smart point guard. He knows he's been in the league a long time, so he knows how to play the game.
Does the type of a win give you guys confidence as far as getting rid of that 3-game losing skid? Now you go on the road with some momentum.
We just got to keep bringing it every single game, keep playing the way we want to play, keep continuing to shoot the ball, keep playing the right way. That's just our main thing. When we do what we need to do, things will play out right for us.
You guys are dealing with some injuries in the front court. How different does it feel for you when you're playing with a traditional center like Jakub out there versus when, the bench is out there and it's more like a small ball lineup?
Well, today, when Yak was out, I was out there playing the 5, so, I've been out there playing the 5, being used to it, being able to set the screens, catching it at the elbows, just trying to run the offense from there. So I'm used to it. It's great playing with Yak back there. Good rim protection, rebounds the ball. Smart basketball player that knows how to make those passes out of whether he's at the top of the key, the elbows, he's in the post. He knows how to make those smart reads. So it's just about how the game goes. Been doing it for a little while, so we just continue to grow and build off of it.
Scottie, what have you done so well today to slow down Dame and Giannis as a team?
Say it again?
Yeah, what have you done today so well to slow down Dame and Giannis as a team?
I'll just continue to follow the game plan. Just try to make it hard for those guys, not letting them get easy looks, showing a tight crowd versus Giannis, and just being able to not make things easy for him when he's getting downhill, getting to the rim. Just try to make it hard for him. Dame, has a range where he can shoot from far back, so just being able to stay up there, continue the ball pressure, and then just try to give him different looks, whether it's pick and roll or just guarding him in the front.
Otto hasn't played in almost a year. What could he provide if he stays healthy?
Otto, he provides great shooting for us. He can shoot the ball really well, play great defense for us today, rebounding the ball, boxed out, very physical, knows the game at a high level. So, being able to have him out there, being able to play with him, he knows the game and he knows what we need to do out there on the floor as well. So, he's a leader out there on the floor, and he's a guy that he's very smart as well. He was out there a little bit playing the 5, setting screens, rolling, popping, getting the offense started as well.
What do you think of that charge that Grady drew on Giannis?
It was a good charge. He stepped in, got some contact. He didn't get the full body, but, he got some contact. So, he saved himself a little bit. So that's good for him.
Pascal, you called this a must-win game for you guys yesterday. How do you feel like your team responded?
I thought we did well. On defense, just staying disciplined, like following the game plan, making it hard for the best players. Obviously, the guys guarding them did a hell of a job, but it was also like a team effort. So, shout out OG, Dennis, like everyone. Scottie took some turns in there. Just like as a group, Jakob helping. Just following the game plan. I thought we had better energy overall, which for us I felt like it's going to be crucial. Because of the length and all the things that we have as a team, like we just got to come out with a lot of energy. We can't be flat out there. We got to kind of like use that to our advantage most nights.
It's not a groundbreaking question, but you talk about the energy. I mean, the first few threes fall. How much does that ignite that energy and keep you within it?
I think obviously making shots, everyone feeling good. But I think that like more importantly, like we gotta have that energy like all the time. Like that's who we gotta be. Just focus on that. Make sure that we put emphasis on that. Like I talked to Scottie before the game. Like you need to have that energy. I need to bring the energy. We all need to bring it. So. We're just not out there just kind of flat like as a team. Like we can't afford to do that like with our roster, Like we gotta use the length, we gotta use all those things and be disruptive and have energy throughout the game.
One of those threes near the end for you, as much arc as I've ever seen you put on a three. How good is the shot for you? I mean, nobody had a good night on Monday shooting, but right. How good are you feeling to start the year from three?
No, I think again I put a lot of work in on it. Just a matter of just being out there, like taking the shots that's there. Obviously, like I'm kind of like more used to like just like being on the ball more. But hey, it is what it is. Like just be open, take the shots, and like I said, I put up thousands of shots. Like like in the summer, like even as here, just every single day putting them up. Like so. There's no reason to put them up if you're not going to shoot them in games. So, just got to shoot it and live with the results.
It's not like the ball hasn't been moving. I think you guys were leading the league in passes coming into the game. But Darko was saying the other day that he wants you guys to touch the paint more and kick out as opposed to just kind of passing for the sake of passing. Does it feel like you guys were passing with more purpose tonight?
I think, like, for us to be able to do that, like, we have to open up lanes for each other. Like a lot of times out there is just like, I feel like we don't give ourselves a lot of space out there, like and which I think is like off-ball movement, like a lot of those things is like crucial, like, and we can talk about passing all we want, but if we don't touch the paint, like, it doesn't matter. So I think the best way to do that is to create lanes for each other. Like if somebody's driving, like cutting, exchanging on the weak side, like all those little things matter for us as a team if we want to be good. Because again, like we want to take other people away from the paint, but we want to get to the paint, like because that's what our strength is. And like I said, like the other day, like those shots look a lot better when they come from the paint. We gotta be better at that.
How much can Otto help with that off-ball movement?
No, he's great. Obviously, we know like his capacity as a shooter. Like he can knock them out, knock them down with the best of them. Obviously, like he's working to get healthy. Like I see him every day putting the work in. And just another guy that know how to play the game, spacer out there. And again, as he's getting healthy and healthy, I think he can help us a lot.
Oui, Pascal, une question en français. Félicitations pour la victoire. Est-ce que tu penses que c'est un tournant pour l'équipe vers quelque chose de positif après les défaites des derniers matchs?
Ouais, je pense que à la fin, ces matchs qu'on a perdus, comme je l'ai dit l'autre jour, tu regardes 2 possessions ici ou ça et on gagne ces matchs. Donc c'est facile de s'alarmer et de tout le monde de courir par-ci par-là. Mais à la fin, comme je l'ai dit, on reste ensemble. Et ouais, aujourd'hui c'était un match très important pour nous après avoir perdu 3 matchs d'affilée. Donc on essaye de se retourner vers la victoire. On espère que ça va nous aider à apporter encore plus d'énergie. Et ouais, on doit le prendre juste un match chaque match, tous les jours, on vient, on essaie de les gagner et on fait ce qu'on peut.
Vous avez limité Giannis à 3 points en première partie. Quel était le plan justement défensivement de pouvoir limiter son impact sur le jeu?
Oui, lui, comme on le sait tous, c'est un MVP, c'est quelqu'un de très difficile à défendre. Donc, OG a fait un excellent boulot sur lui, mais aussi en équipe, on a essayé d'aider et faire ce qu'on peut. Mais bon, des joueurs comme ça, parfois, tu fais tout ce que tu peux. Et puis, bon, on a eu une bonne journée aujourd'hui, une bonne nuit aujourd'hui, et puis on va prendre ça. Mais comme je l'ai dit, ouais, OG a fait un super boulot et aussi en équipe, on a fait un peu mieux d'aider un peu.
We've been talking about offensive inconsistency, but on the defensive end, you guys have been as consistent as I've ever seen. And last year, when you guys were losing, the defense sort of went away, but this year it's been super consistent. To what would you attribute that consistency on the defensive end?
I mean, I think we're trying our best out there, trying to be the best that we can. Again, using the stuff that we have, the length, the quickness, like all those things. And again, like, the games before, I thought we played, good defense. We didn't finish. We didn't get rebounds. And then today, I thought we did an excellent job just boxing out. You see guys out there, Chris, Jakob, everyone just fighting to get the rebounds. And, you can tell that we put an emphasis on that. And I love the way the guys responded on that. Because, again, we can play amazing defense as we want. If we don't get a rebound, at the end of it, like, it's kind of like pointless. So, but yeah, I think the defense is encouraging. We just got to keep going. I think it's, with the roster that we have, there's no limits. So we got to continue to exceed those expectations and not get satisfied.
What was the thought process during that third quarter stretch where they were kind of pushing back on you guys, and then early in the fourth you kind of put that to bed? What was the message or the thought process during that time?
I think obviously they're a really good team, so they're going to make runs. I think just stay disciplined and focus on the game plan and trying to execute. And I thought the guys responded well. We had a couple of possessions there where it wasn't pretty, but responded well and bounced back.
What do you think of the Rook stepping in and taking a charge on Giannis?
Yeah, that was impressive. I didn't think he would do that. But now I like Grady, like just being out there trying to do his best and trying to be in the right spots, cutting, rebounding, taking open shots. Like, again, that's all you can really ask for him. And I love that he's getting the minutes and the experience to go out there and play and yeah, like one charge. I don't think I got a charge, so hey, that's good for him.
You walk a lot in your guys' careers. Do you feel like, in this role that he has now in this system, it's really kind of unlocked some of the versatility of his game?
I mean, I think, yeah, we all know what Yak can do. Like, I think as a player, like, the defense, the passing, being able to make reads out there. And I thought today he moved well behind the defense. And, again, I was able to find him for a couple of dump offs. I think somebody mentioned that the other day to me. Kind of went back and thought about it a little bit. So it's kind of glad that, we got a little bit of connections today. You did that?
I think
that was you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't me, but it was
somebody asked about it. Yeah. I don't know who did.
The media finally
Talking
helped.
to us is valuable.
Yeah. I mean, I guess no. Yeah, I shouldn't have said that. But no, it was good. Like, I think Yak's gonna be huge for us. Like, and again, like a player as smart as him, I think his IQ is good and being able to make those passes, being able to help on defense. So yeah.
That was my first time playing in a long time, so.
Just on that, like, how do you not play for, 11 months, 13 months?
Yeah, a long time.
You just come out and look comfortable and like in the flow and able to make some really key plays.
It's not my first time. I missed some time away due to injury. So I know what to expect of myself, Get in the lab, work hard, where I'm able to get back and play the game I love, Mentally, I have my family, my training staff with me every day, keep my head in a good space.
I think the first touch you got, you took the shot. It was all in rhythm. Is that just second nature?
Yeah. I've been doing this for a long time, so that's my joy. So once I step on the court, that's all I think about. Is playing ball and helping my teammates out.
It seems like Darko wants to play. It would seem to suit you pretty well in terms of being aware of cutting for the benefit of other guys, and just kind of a hierarchy approach.
Yeah, I've been playing that type of basketball since college, so it's nothing new to me. Making reads on the defensive side, on the ball moving like it was tonight, it's going to be pretty hard to beat us. Good looks, we trust each other, make the right play.
Have you talked to the coaches and the trainers and everything just about kind of managing your minutes or your reps?
Yeah, we have a good plan right now, so just take it one day at a time. And I trust them 100%, so just try to be available when I can.
On that note of ball movement, great assists, but also can come with some turnovers. Is there a way to clean up the turnovers, or is that kind of just the balance that you play?
No, yeah, we just got to be more patient, let things fully develop before we, make the pass or, make the full cut to score. And some turnovers, we try things, we try to hit the open guy, get deflections and stuff like that. So you can expect to have a little bit of turnover. So.
That you live with?
Mm-hmm.
Darko did say that he could have used you in the first 4 games, but didn't want to because he wanted to give you time to get fully ready. How good does that make you feel? Your coach has that kind of thoughts for you that didn't want to rush you back where you maybe would have failed.
It was game plan with training staff. Let me get, because I didn't even play much preseason. So, but I used these games, to play 5-on-5 before the games to really get my legs up under me and just play a little bit more before throwing me out there. So
A lot of teams play 5-on-5 before games. This is one of the few that I can remember around here.
It's just something, either after practice or game days. We had the extra body, so it was good for me to actually get up and down and play a little bit.
Other than the thousands of extra people watching, how does tonight feel different than those 5-on-5s on a game day or a practice day?
No difference.
Really?
Yeah, once you're on the court, I zone everything else out, so just out there playing.
Like you have that level of physicality in those 5-on-5s?
Yeah, it ain't easy. We all professionals, so this is good competition.
That's a team, to be honest, with Lillard. They're going to intimidate a lot of teams in the NBA, and they're going to beat a lot of teams in the NBA. For you guys to beat them from the minute balls tipped off today, right to the end, there was never a moment where they seemed to be getting back in the game. What did you think, sitting both playing and watching?
This is how we, this is our identity. Full court pressure, make them make mistakes, get out, get the rebound, get out and run. Play solid defense, and get the ball moving on offense. We need our defense to fool our offense. So that's what we did tonight a lot, and got us open shots and easy buckets.
You obviously signed here for a reason. Obviously last year didn't go the way you want because of the injury. What's it like to get a redo this year?
Blessed. We'll get a redo. Try to get back healthy where I can help these guys out.
From your standpoint, you've been on some great shooting teams in the past. It looked like tonight's game, the Raptors were in rhythm and on time, and they're hitting a lot of shots. What's the difference that you've noticed?
I think the way we play, get good looks. I think we able to step in and knock them down. We've been getting those looks, but the guys are working hard. To get in the gym, go back to the drawing board, and figure out how we can make shots. As long as we play together, play hard, I think we're going to continue to get those looks, and we're going to continue to knock them down.
What did you think of the Rook taking a charge on Giannis?
I don't know if that was a charge, but it was good. It was good. It was impressive that he was able to, it just speaks volume to the team, willing to put your body on the line.
The game was a little bit easier when you're making 15 3-pointers, but you seem to get them the right way tonight. Is that a fair assessment?
Yeah, it really feels like when you make shots, then it's right way. When you're missing shots, it feels that it's the wrong way. It's such easy to have that bias, and just based on that. But 35 assists tonight is definitely something that we're looking for and that we want. I thought that the guys really responded tonight. Commitment on defensive end was high level as well. And when we do that and we get stops and we get out in transition, makes everything easier for us. But real difference tonight was actually our defensive rebounding, and keeping them to 7 offensive rebounds and having 20 rebounds more than them. It's something that gives you opportunity in the game.
There was seemed to be a lot of attacking the paint, especially in that first half. So the message is getting through.
Absolutely. I mean, you cannot score in this league if you're not scoring in the paint, and you cannot get good shots, good three-point shots if you're not touching the paint. And guys are starting to feel more and more comfortable. You know, tonight was a good game. Tomorrow we have another one, and we move on and keep building.
There's no such thing as perfect in professional sports. From start to end, is that about as perfect as you
Not
guys
even
can be?
close. Not even close. You know, in many ways, the way I want our team in the future to play and how we want to play, it's like we need to continue growing every single day. It's from execution piece. It's from defensively. I thought that was really good, but offensively we have so much more leeway to improve and get better on.
This was the first night you went to Otto. Was there anything? Was it a defensive thing about like more bodies on Giannis, or was it just he wanted to get more shots?
No, listen, he missed a lot of time, right? He did not go through training camp. He played only a couple of minutes in the preseason. I did not feel that it's fair to him just to throw him out there and play games. Medically, he was capable, but he went this last 7 days through a bunch of play groups, and he looked really good. He's starting to get his legs under him, and when he's ready and able to go out on the court and play, he's a hell of a player to help us.
I assume you liked what he showed out there tonight.
Say again?
I assume you liked what you saw from him tonight.
Yes, absolutely. And it's different playing in the play group. It's different on NBA court. He'll need some time. He'll need the time to get the rhythm. I thought that he had a couple of wide open shots that he was questioning, should I take those or not? But he's going to be an important piece for us.
Do you know if he'll be available on back-to-backs or no?
We're going to go from situation to situation. All depends how much minutes he plays on the night before. It's going to be nightly decisions.
Obviously, the perimeter guys deserve a lot of credit for the job on Giannis and Dame, OG, and Dennis in particular. But how big was Yak in terms of the rim protection and kind of providing that backline and defense?
Huge. I mean, the problem with the stat sheet is that you cannot really see the effect that in a game OG had tonight. The way he was active and in the right spots and following the game plan and making life on Giannis really hard. I believe Giannis had 3 points only in the first half, right? And when you have their best player down to 3 points, that means a lot. So he did a hell of a job, and then part of that was Yak presence in the paint with rebounding, rim protection. He's also catching up and getting rhythm.
Last year, this defense was the best at forcing turnovers in the league, but only average at forcing misses. This year, defensively, you're average at forcing turnovers, but the best at forcing misses. Is that a worthwhile trade-off for you guys?
It's 5 games in the season. I really don't look very.
But aside from statistics, is it more of a priority to force misses than turnovers?
You can, to a certain degree, a missed shot, if you secure a rebound, is almost like a turnover, And I think that we have amazing size. Just playing against this team over the years, it's not easy to get a shot off against this size, And I think if we make teams miss shots and very active, I also think there are strategies and ways that we gotta get better with our defense to provide us even more steals. But I think that it's fair assessment to say that we want to create more missed shots.
You talked about wanting pace in the half-court offense. How much of a difference did that make tonight in terms of the effort you guys had?
I thought that we were getting in offense earlier. I think we are starting to understand who is where on the floor. Like, it's not the same thing if you have Scottie Barnes on the left side on the floor or on the right side of the floor. It depends how we're going to go to him or Pascal or where is Yak on the floor. Guys are still adjusting. Like, Dennis is a lot of times on the ball, and he needs to figure out who is where and how to take advantage of mismatches, our guys' capabilities, and all of that. So the more pace we have and the more time we're spending together, I think we're going to be better and better.
Dennis's defense on Dame at the point of attack seemed to be, is that pretty significant? it seemed as the game went?
Absolutely, like from the jump, he was picking him up full court. He was not getting screened in pick and rolls. I thought that he did outstanding job there as well. And Jakob his presence in pick and roll coverages was good as well. So it was good following the game plan. Those guys did a really good job.
Scottie seemed to be everywhere to start the game. How does it help your team when he's aggressive from the start?
It helps, like his rebounding, getting deflections, getting steals, running in transition, driving the ball. Like he had one amazing drive where he put Giannis in the rim, and I think that kind of mentality he needs to have in and out. Sometimes he sees opportunity to take some maybe mid-range shots or fadeaways. Those guys are going to be always there, but he's still learning himself and how powerful he is on his drives and bringing that ball to the rim.
What was your immediate reaction when Grady tried to and then did draw that charge on Giannis?
He's got some guts. He's got some guts, and I respect the hell out of him. He's competing for us every single night, and every single minute that he spends on the court is amazing for his development for our team.